The Mustangs going up against the Buccaneers. Everyone is ready to go. We're just waiting for this lobby to be made right now. And as we get ready for that, let's take a little bit of a recap and a little bit of a look ahead at our weekly streaming schedule. Of course, starting off with Monday night. Last night, our Mustangs, our Rocket League team, played a big, long match, but unfortunately not able to get the win there. They'll look to grab it next week in that NACE League. Of course, tonight, 7 p.m., getting ready to begin our Overwatch 2 versus the Buccaneers. It's going to be a great game. And replaying our game that should have happened last week against the Fire Ants. That's going to happen tomorrow at 6 p.m. Our only NJC AAE match. Going to be a good time. Valorant, we don't know that opponent yet, but these guys coming off of a unfortunate loss, but a very long one for that Valorant team. Rocket League, we got a doubleheader coming at you on Friday, 6 p.m. We got Bergen Community College, and at 7 p.m., our rivals, Lackawanna, looking for a win against that team. League of Legends, we also don't know our opponent there, but that game will be at 5:30. We got a bye last week for them. 2 weeks ago, the team forfeited, so obviously not in the position that we want, but these guys are looking to get started here with their regular season this week. A look at our entire schedule as we now get things ready to go. Everyone is ready. I am ready, as the rest of our Mustangs are ready as well. Looking at our schedule right now, special props to that Valorant team. 71 rounds played last week for them. If you know anything about Valorant, you know just how much time that is. And everything's looking good so far for these Mustangs team. I'm waiting for a few of them to activate some cameras, but haven't activated them yet. I'll give them a little bit of a reminder. Hopefully that will get them in the mood, but obviously, hopefully everyone's having a great night here tonight. I know I am excited for another great Overwatch 2 matchup against the Buccaneers. I could take a second and probably look up how long, what both these teams look like so far this season. The Mustangs sitting 3-1 currently going into this week 5 matchup. So we'll see if I can able to get some stats for the Buccaneers. That's some Formula 1 information. As hopefully everything should be fairly good. Let's see. Move to casting booth. And it looks like everything else should be set up soon. We should get a look into our Pottstown facility fairly soon as they activate the cameras. There we go. Cameras are up. We're able to show you guys just the beauty of our facility in Pottstown. We're still waiting on one of them to load in. There we go. Both of our cameras are set up. I'm not sure why one's set up on such a weird aspect ratio, but a good look at our Mustangs team. Retro there in front of one of the cameras. Finley also there. These guys are set up and ready to go. Why don't we show our Mustangs some support in the chat? As everything is set, these Mustangs are prepped and ready to go up against these Buccaneers here. As we wait patiently, it looks like we might be going to Ilios first. Mustangs grab everything in order. You guys can't see the cams. I gotta set everything up in its own way for it to actually work, which is pretty funny, but obviously these guys are prepped and ready. See Finley taking a look at the cameras there. There's Sundown as well. Great little DPS duo of Retro and Sundown. They played really well. Finley's also played so super well on tank. And our supports Can't complain about them either. Everyone's playing their part as we get ready to go here for the 7 p.m. start time. We should get things started here in just 1 or 2 minutes. Plenty of time to grab yourselves some popcorn, grab some water, get yourselves ready for what should be an incredible Overwatch 2 game. Been talking to some of the members of the team. I got to talk to Finley, Retro, and Sundown all a little bit. Though Sundown's and I's conversation was more about the start of the Formula 1 season more than anything else. And obviously, these guys are incredibly locked in. Didn't get to play last Wednesday, but got a big win last Tuesday. So they are, locked in for the long haul. They're looking to make playoffs in both series and make big runs in both of them. They want to bring home some hardware. It is Finley's last semester with the team. So, he wants that hardware. He wants to bring it home for this Mustangs roster. So we'll definitely see how this ends up for the team here tonight. Like I said, sitting 3-1 after 4 weeks. Looking to make that 4-1 here tonight. As we now look to continue to move forward. As I am just looking for a couple of links here just to give you guys some better statistics on the Buccaneers. As we all just wait patiently. We will switch it back to me because we're going to lose those cameras for just a second. I got to make a quick post. It's the fun part about all the managing I got to do. V, shift. Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful, wonderful evening right now. And everyone is ready for what should be an incredible, incredible matchup. As again, just this patient little waiting period we have comes and goes. We'll give you guys another look inside our Pottstown facility. This team is geared up and ready to go. Mustangs have already put it in. Or, sorry, the Buccaneers have already put it in chat that they are ready to go. The Mustangs just need to ready up as well. And then we'll get things underway. Looks like we're going to Ilios first, a fun map. We were here last week. And here we go. We'll switch it over. See the Mustangs getting ready right in front of the cameras there as we enter Ilios. We now get ready to get things started here. Initiating match. Match has been initiated. Here we go. We find ourselves on well. This is a control point map. So as you guys can see, this outlined area here, both teams are going to fight to take control of this. And whoever does gets it up to 100% will win the map. It is a best 2 out of 3 maps. So obviously, that's what we'll see there. We see a member of our varsity Valorant team in chat news. Great to have you with us supporting our Montco Mustangs. Going out with an Orisa comp, using that symmetric strategy. Retro will move back over to Sojourn. Sundown on that May, Recon on Lucio, and Ryan on the Moira. The team gets ready to go. Finley engaging first. Great survivability for the tank here. They're going up against a monkey comp. Point well unlocked Mustangs find themselves surrounded by this Buccaneers offense as Finley leads this team around. Now on point, Finley looking to grab that monkey out just a little bit. No one has fallen yet. Contesting point currently. Finley gets the first kill of this game. Recon will fall though in that Lucio fight. Rest of the Mustangs find their way on the point. They're on that Tracer. Some good maneuverability from the Buccaneers here, but the Mustangs trying to make it a little bit of an even matchup here. Finley able to grab another kill. Ryan gets a kill himself with that ultimate, very quickly charging on his end. Mustangs will lose ult advantage though. See a couple of new chatters here, including one first-time chatter. Great to have you guys. Mustangs are indeed looking to get it here, as they have taken firm control of the point. See the attempt at getting this point back from the Buccaneers. Mustangs around the outside of point, just waiting patiently. Winston will go around the long way. We'll move over to Sundown as Bob is sent out. Recon and Retro will both fall. Sundown, unfortunately getting caught on the back end. Finley left to defend point all by himself. He will fall. It will be a team kill, and they will take the point. The Buccaneers are able to take it there. We'll move on to Recon now as they get ready for another attack. Mustangs able to bring it up to almost 40%. With that first hold, they're now looking to move it up even further. Now towards 20%, the Mustangs look to get back on the point. They see the Ash. Ultimate comes out from Recon just in time to save his friends. The rest of the Mustangs move around. Ultimate comes out this time from Sundown and Finley. We see Ultimate coming out all over the place. Not able to make much use of it. Finley will fall. The rest of the Mustangs look to get back into it. See Ryan on point. Retro grabs a double kill before he falls. Ryan gets off the point just a little bit in a little bit of a Moira fight there. He will fall. Finley makes a switch over to Diva. Sundown goes to Reaper. And up now towards 65% for the Buccaneers on map 1. And another first-time chatter. Great to have you guys. Welcome to our stream. Mustangs dive in. Finley able to take one out, but Recon is taken out. Both Lucios will fall. Finley able to take it in the Mustangs' favor. They go all in on that Winston, able to grab it. Finley looks to grab point. Retro uses his ultimate. Tracer looks to get out of there. The Mustangs now up at 50%. Buccaneers able to push it all the way up to 88%. One more good push from them. And the Mustangs could fall this map. Able to grab that Tracer, though. They're keeping their hopes alive here. Mustangs in a great position right now, despite being down. Not for much longer. Retro gets a great kill. We're on him right now. Some good ult charge from the entire Mustangs team, but it doesn't stop them from not having ult advantage. Sundown gets a kill up in that front line. When he gets stunned, he'll be demacked. He will get taken out by the Ash. Mustangs will pull back off a point, wait for Finley to respawn. He does have his ultimate fully charged, as we see Monkey, this Winston ult happening right here. Retro looking to get out of there. He will get taken out. Mustangs now look to grab it, but now 92% for the Buccaneers. The Mustangs will look to take it here. Pulse Bomb comes out. Finley will ult on point. There's some space. His ultimates come out all the way around 99% for the Buccaneers. They need to touch. Will they be able to? They will. Retro will touch. He'll get taken out. Recon will touch. He will get killed. Ultimate comes out from Sundown. He's able to get the Winston there. Finley looks to grab point as well. Winston and Finley will both fall. Ultimates will come out, and that first map will go to the Buccaneers. A very close matchup there. Mustangs is not able to keep control in the end. They're going to look to get back on top on map 2, forcing map 3. Not the typical map we see out of the Mustangs. They like to go to Lijiang Tower. Obviously not seeing that here tonight. So a little bit on the back foot so far as the Mustangs drop the first map in game 1.
Power means nothing if you do not put it to use.
They move over to a Doomfist comp. We see Finley on that Doomfist, Retro on Tracer. Sundown moves on to Echo, character we have not commonly seen. Recon stays on the Lucio, and Ryan moves over to Kiriko. See what Retro is able to do in the opening stages of this game. A similar comp out, or the same exact comp out of the Buccaneers. They're not going to change it if it's not broken. See Retro moving in on the back line. He'll move in immediately. Good movement all around as the rest of the Buccaneers will get off on the high ground onto point. Sundown will fall. Retro moves his way around. He just barely is able to get over there. Sundown finds himself back. Finley able to catch that Tracer out of position. Things over to Recon. Finley already up in that front line, back line, wherever he's needed. He'll grab that. Able to grab that Ash. Finley with a double kill in the front line. He'll look to push this entire team back on his own. Showing his top 500 skills. He might not be top 500 on tank, but as a top 500 DPS, he'll have some incredible skills when it comes down to game sense and game logic. Ranked 208 on DPS in the region, and it really shows here tonight. Finley moving in. He'll single-handedly try to take down the tank as Ash able to take down Ryan in the front line. Sundown able to get a kill of his own. Looking to get out of there. He will fall. Recon gets a kill. Finley up in the face of the Moira. Able to grab the Moira. Looking for 2 DPS kills. He'll be close. He'll be able to, not able to grab it. Meteor Strike will come down. Finley looking for a double kill. He won't be able to get it. Oh, just so close. Ryan will grab the kill for that one. Recon will move his way back. Mustangs at almost 60%. Finley grabs another kill on that front line. Mustangs will move back, correct their positioning. I won't take too much for granted here tonight as they have really done a good job on map 2 to keep their cool. Buccaneers move in. We see Retro with a nice little strategy here. He's got the pulse bomb. He's able to grab at least 1 with that pulse bomb. Looking to grab more with that monkey. He'll shift focuses on to the Lucios. They're able to move back. Again, the Mustangs up towards 90%. Only 17% for the Buccaneers. Good moves from the Mustangs as they look to grab it here on map 2. 97, 98, 99. No one's going to be able to touch. Mustangs will grab map 2 off the Buccaneers. Good moves all around. The Mustangs congratulate each other. We can't show you guys the Potsdam campus until we're in between games. So we'll wait on that. But the Mustangs tying things up here in game 1, 1-1.
Ready for battle. Systems calibrated for maximum cooperative behavior.
As they now look to get more involved here on map 3. The Mustangs look to take a win. They'll keep it locked on that Doomfist comp, keeping everyone right where they are. We see no adjustments out of the Buccaneers. Here we go, Overwatch. All comes down to this in game 1. Finley with a great little rollout here. He'll move directly onto point. All of his cooldowns will be unlocked yet again. Fall in with the rest of this team. We get a good little punch there. Sundown will fall first. We saw that here on map 2. Hoping for a similar outcome here with the beginning. Finley gets a good punch in. He'll grab a nice little hit. Finley able to bounce into the corner and able to grab that Ash. Meanwhile, Retro and Ryan will both fall on point. Finley will fall as well. Buccaneers grab point first here. No ult advantage as of yet. The Mustangs look to rework here as they move over to a Zarya comp. It's a big gamble as Finley moves on to that Zarya. Retro on the Sojourn Sundown on the Reaper. Finley already looking about 50% health. He'll get healed up just a little bit on that full pack. Mustangs now look to capture point. They go in on that Sigma. They're able to grab him. See Retro in that front line with the Sojourn. He'll move up with the Lucio and the Ash. Looking for some charge. He'll grab it. See what he's able to do after that. That high ground pivotal for this attacking team, this attacking Buccaneers offense. Mustangs now at 20%. They look to get past the 39% that the Buccaneers have. Sundown will firstly fall in that high ground. They'll try to use the opportunity. Mustangs keep point. Recon and Ryan both using support ultimates there. Not enough to keep Recon alive. Finley able to grab one, that Tracer. That Ash ultimate putting in some good work. Ryan will fall. Mustangs are able to keep point now up towards 53%. Finley able to grab the enemy Moira there. As Recon falls, Finley gets revenge. We're gonna move in on the Sigma. Now they move things forward. The Mustangs up at 71%, 39% for the Buccaneers. They look to take game one in this matchup. Retro's got his ultimate, the only one ready on the Mustang side of things. Sundown looks to get his up at 70%. 91% now as that Sigma ultimate comes out. They're able to move out of the way. Retro gets a nice little kill.
This ends now.
He'll activate his ultimate, but it won't be for anything. Mustangs grab game one. See them celebrating on your Pottstown campus cameras. Great work from the Mustangs. We'll see who gets play of the game here. Well, is tuned back in for this play of the game. Mustangs take a great little game one after losing map one. They get relocked in, they go down. Nice little play there from the enemy team. We'll take a look back over our Pottstown campus. And really what kept the Mustangs going here was this just brutal offense. Great defensive positioning from the Mustangs meant that they were always fighting on their terms. It's a hard thing to do on these control point maps. And we are a third of the way to Sparky Live's prediction. We welcome you all to this live stream for the Mustangs versus the Buccaneers. If you're just joining us here tonight, hi, my name is Corrupted. I'm your host for this evening's event. Got a couple of first-time chatters as well as some familiar faces here. Welcome to everyone here. If you guys have missed some of the live action, don't worry about it. You may be able to come back and watch it here for the next 2 weeks on our Twitch channel, or you can go check out our YouTube channel, Mustangs Esports. All streams are uploaded immediately after streams take place live on Twitch, so you won't be able to miss any of the action here. Talking about the action, let's take another look at our Pottstown campus. These guys are super excited after a game one win over the Buccaneers. This is a best 3 out of 5 series, though. We see Sparky Live. Think it's going to be a 3-0 for the Mustangs, and I'm inclined to say that, these guys have got a good chance of it. So it looks like we're taking our talents over to Kings Row, a favorite for the Mustangs. We see them now in the facility getting ready. You guys can't hear anything in the facility. That is by design. We're not allowed to listen in on anything. As well as I am reading your guys' comments in the Twitch chat, so make sure to post them there. I will say we do run things off of a 3-minute delay as per league policies. So in that case, I won't see your stuff, but it won't matter as we are getting back to watch some more Overwatch. We're moving over to Kings Row. These guys are super excited for it. We'll see what comp they're able to bring. This is what's referred to as a hybrid game mode. I'll get into just what that is as soon as we load in here. So a hybrid game mode, fairly simple and straightforward. Instead of both teams attacking at the same time, we will have an attacking team and a defending team. It looks like the Mustangs on the defending end here first, I believe. In a second here, we'll see this control point light up.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, indeed, the Mustangs are on the defensive end too. First, sorry. As we can see here, you have a control point that you need to capture. The attacking team needs to capture this control point. They'll take a cart that will show up from inside that facility. They'll move it around this map. You gain a point from getting the control point, grabbing an extra 2 minutes and 30 seconds of additional time. An extra minute and 30 seconds will be added once you make it to the second checkpoint, and third checkpoint here will end the game. Mustangs on the defensive end first. We'll see them on the offensive end just a little bit later. Move over to Finley here, who's on the Zarya. Retro stays on the Sojourn. Sundown on the May. Recon on that Lucio, and Ryan on the Moira. Mustangs look to take a good defensive point here. 4 minutes you're given, unless you're able to grab extra points here. Finley immediately able to move in. Retro gets the kill on the Moira. Finley looks to move around the rest of this Buccaneers offense. He stalls the rest of them. Now Lucio looks to get out of there. Recon and Sundown both record kills of their own. We'll move on to our Moira, who is Ryan.
Escape me.
Three minutes and 10 seconds remain in this game too. And immediately a blocked off wall from Sundown means that the Mustangs get a good move in here. Recon does get taken out, but Finley able to make it useful for the rest of the team. He will fall. The rest of the Mustangs looking to clean up the pieces here. Sundown will fall. Ryan not able to fall here. He will be low. He will fall. Is there anyone on point? No. Recon will get out of there. Finley moves over to the Junker Queen. He will be taken out. And that point will be taken from the Buccaneers. They look to make an even bigger impact as the Mustangs look a little bit disheveled. Sundown will be taken out. Retro looking close. And Finley will be taken out. A lot of time left on the clock. 4 minutes and 35 seconds. That extra 2.5 minutes proving pretty well here for the Buccaneers. Here we go as the Mustangs take the long way around. They see the Winston first. Get boosted just a little bit. Really nice strats. They get that Ash off. Not for long. Winston is there. He'll activate his ultimate, but he's looking a little low himself. Ultimate's being activated all over the place here. Retro able to get a kill. But 3 Mustangs take it out. Sundown able to grab 1, but the rest of the Mustangs will fall. A team kill for them.
Hello there.
And Sundown uses his ultimate, but it's for naught. As the Mustangs now struggling to get back as they're looking close to the second point. Mustang get involved in another team fight. Retro able to grab a kill. We'll move over to him. He's got his ultimate ready. be able to get out of there after the Winston tries to pounce. Retro, beautiful shot. Bob will come out. Retro looks to go up top, not able to do it. Ryan able to kill that Bob as Retro will fall. Mustangs able to push back this aggressive Buccaneers offense. Still using that Winston comp, which proved well for them here tonight. 2 minutes and 35 seconds remain. A minute and a half will be granted if they're able to get it pushed to the second point. Sundown able to utilize that Reaper in order to take down the Winston. 39% of the way to his next ultimate. We see why he used that May ultimate so early in order to grab that. Being able to grab that Reaper.
Flanking.
We move up top, and that DPS duo will move their way in. Finley will fall on the front end.
It's go time.
Retro able to grab one with his ultimate. Combining with Ryan to grab another one. Great little ultimate use by Retro. He'll grab some room. Mustangs will lose, or Mustangs still have that ult advantage. 3 ultimates to 1 being ready. 1 minute and 30 seconds now remain for this Buccaneers team.
Disrupting.
Now see the rest of the Mustangs moving around. They'll go around fully to the back. They've got 2 people pushing that cart, though. That cart is contested. Oh, Recon will fall. Finley will fall. Oh, and unfortunately, there was 60 seconds left. Retro will fall. Looks like almost a team kill. And they'll be able to take that point. 2 minutes and 22 seconds to push that cart to that 3rd checkpoint. So the Mustangs get C9'd right there. To move things around. That cart is being pushed past. That one of the last turns that they need. Finley able to grab a kill. As Finley getting bursted just a little bit, he'll look to get out of there. He'll be able to do it. Wow, Finley almost taken out by that pulse bomb. He'll be able to move around. There's that Mustangs team in decent position. Sundown is taken out. Finley will be also taken out. The rest of the Mustangs will back it up just a little bit. They'll farm for ultimates here. So move around this team. A minute left, or minute and 10 seconds left for the Buccaneers. They're going to look to try to take it here. They get 3 points. The Mustangs have to match. Retro will get bursted. Bob will come out. Recon will fall. Ryan goes into full hide mode here. 45 seconds. Finley will fall. Sundown will fall.
This ends now.
Oh, and even with ultimates coming out, round 1 will be complete. 40 seconds left on the clock for this Buccaneers offense. We get ready to go here for this round 2.
Initiating match. Ready for battle.
Oh, likewise. Wait, in a good way, right?
Right? Finley.
Me?
Every battle makes me stronger.
5, 4, 3.
All right, here we go with round 2. The Mustangs taking a little bit of a different approach, moving back over to that Doomfish comp. We see Finley moving up immediately. Mustang taking a calm, even approach here. Finley moves in immediately on a DPS and their supports. Finley looks to take out that Zenyatta, able to do it. They're on the Ash, they're on the Baptiste as well. They're able to do it. Ryan will be taken out as well as Sundown, but really it's a 3v2 here. Finley will fall though. We see Retro on point with that Tracer. He's proving to be annoying here. They'll look to take the objective here. The rest of the Buccaneers offense or defense is back though. Finley back up in that front line though. He'll dive a little bit on that team. Retro able to win that Tracer fight. The rest of the Mustangs get ready to go here. They're looking close on point.
Meteor strike.
Finley able to grab one. Retro able to grab one. Finley looking for a double kill. He'll get it.
They all fall.
Mustangs with almost 5 minutes. We're operating about 30 seconds faster than the Buccaneers offense. They're going to look to take it very quickly here. They were able to grab a lot of time here last time when they forced an overtime. So we'll see what they're able to do. Mustangs now moving forward into another team fight. Retro utilizing that pulse bomb to get a kill on the enemy Hanzo. Ultimate's being used all over the place. The Mustangs able to use it for survivability here. They look to grab another positive team fight here. Finley will fall. Recon able to avenge him. As the rest of the Mustangs get up and get ready to get back into this fight.
What is that melody?
Sundown using his ultimate. Copying that Sigma. Proven really nice for the Mustangs. As they reach another checkpoint, they got 5 minutes and 13 seconds left on the clock. They'll grab Finley back here as they look for another push.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Kitsune Rush comes out from Riot. The Mustangs want to use as much time, keep as much time on the clock here. They're winning team fight after team fight. Finley again up in the faces of this team. He'll wait off to the side. Retro ready to go as well. They move all in. That Hanzo already looking a little bit low at the beginning of the team fight. Retro will fall. Recon will also fall. Finley's with it. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. Mustang still in a good position as of right now.
Going up.
4 minutes and 20 seconds remain in this game for the Mustangs. They switch over to a Zarya comp, keeping things fresh. 4 ultimates ready for the Buccaneers. Ultimate comes up from the Hanzo. Finley finds himself in the middle of it. Ultimate then comes out, able to utilize it to take down Finley, Sundown, and Retro. The supports are left. They'll move out of the way. Sundown's mom, great to have you in chat here tonight watching these Mustangs as they move things forward. 4 minutes and 3 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. They're going to remain with the Zarya comp. Only one that's changed is Finley. Sundown up top, great space. all in on the Sigma. He's already looking low. Mustangs moving in. Ultimate comes out from both Lucios. High Noon also coming out. Not able to grab anyone there. Sundown will fall. Ryan able to grab one. And the Mustangs grab it with 3 minutes and 17 seconds left. We'll go to overtime. Overtime as it runs right now. Be given your amount of time, 1 minute for the Buccaneers and 3 minutes and 17 seconds for the Mustangs to move as far as possible. We've got 20 seconds on the clock here, or I think it's got to be 50 seconds before we get back with this overtime.
Ready for battle.
10 seconds to go now. Mustangs find themselves on the defensive end here yet again. They're going to stick with that Doomfist comp, keeping Sundown in that position with the Echo that we love to see.
Attackers incoming.
We'll move on Retro. I see a couple of guys are rooting for Retro in chat.
Activating combat mode.
Mustangs hiding away up top.
They're on the objective.
Finley immediately taking that Ash completely out of the play. He'll try to shut him down. Sundown able to grab the enemy Echo. Finley will fall, but Ryan able to grab one here. The rest of the Mustangs looking for kills themselves in that backline. Retro able to grab one. Retro up in that front line. We'll move over to him. He'll move all the way back. 10 seconds left. Final push for the Buccaneers. You don't get any extra time than this. Moved forwards. Sundown able to grab one. Rest of the Mustangs need to defend this point. Three kills. And that overtime will come and go. The Mustangs put themselves in an incredible position here. 3 minutes and 17 seconds to take a third of point.
Score 3-3. Switching sides. Initiating match. Ready for battle.
Fifteen seconds now from the start of this second overtime round. Mustangs need to take a third of the point in order to get the win here. All rides on this. They got 3 minutes and 17 seconds, so a lot of time on the clock.
Attackers incoming.
They'll use Mauga.
Defend objective.
Going full machine gun here. Mauga, Bastion, May, Lucio, and Baptiste for the Mustangs. Controlling that Bastion. They'll move around and on to point. Remember, the Mustangs only need a third of point here. They need to win one team fight in the next 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Mustangs go all the way around. They find their way onto point. Immediately able to grab one, able to grab two. Able to grab three, and that's gonna be it. The Mustangs grab a team kill, and they will take it. Game 2 goes to the Mustangs. Big celebrations happening on our Pottstown campus. Play of the game, we'll see who it goes to here. We'll go to Finley. We'll show it for a second here.
Meteor strike.
Great ultimates from Finley. Great use of Doomfist. All of his maneuverability coming into play on map 2. It goes to overtime, but was there really ever any doubt? These Mustangs looking to get a clean sweep here as we take it to game 3 now. Believe game 3 is what's referred to as a flashpoint map. I'll explain what that is when we actually get in there. But these guys are hype in the facility right now. Pumped up and ready to go. That's how I'm feeling right now. I'm excited. What a great victory for the Mustangs. Again, taking it to overtime on one of their favorite maps. Making it all work. As we get ready to go here, it looks like we're going to move things over to Servasa. Another good map for the Mustangs. Fairly even this year. As we now get ready to go. As the Mustangs get ready to get moving here. As we just wait patiently to get things started, here's some great hype in chat for Retro and for everyone else. We'll move on to Servasa. Here we go. The Mustangs look to take it here. Okay, this is what's referred to as a flashpoint map. It's best 3 out of 5 on this map. Flashpoints will occur all over on this map, and of course the first 3 out of the 5 will take the victory. The Mustangs looking to take 3 out of 5. Our first flashpoint right here. Mustangs looking to take it here. If they're able to take it here, they will win the night against the Buccaneers.
5, 4.
Here we go. The Mustangs staying on that Doomfist cup. Move over to Sundown. We haven't given him a lot of time tonight. Mustangs will make their way onto point, immediately moving just a little bit faster than this Buccaneers team. Just sticking with that Winston comp. Mustangs on point. Sundown grabs the first kill of this game, but for what? As he gets blindsided there, he'll grab his way onto point. Mustangs will take it here. Retro in that front line. He'll move his way back. Looking for that other Tracer to take down. Another first-time chatter. Retro's mom. It's great to have all these parents in chat with these setup accounts. We love to see it. We love to have your guys' hype. We're happy to have you here. Retro around on site. Move on to Recon. We haven't seen a lot of our support gameplay here tonight. Mustangs in a good position so far. They now move things forward. Sundown and Retro will both fall. Without their DPSs here, Mustangs look to get back into things. Finley taking up the slack. He'll be able to get on the point. He'll grab a kill, but with Recon falling and only 40 health, he's going to try to take someone down here. Not able to do it. All Mustangs will fall. Sundown not even going to re-engage there. Now the Mustangs looking to get even closer to point here. Here we go. Only 78% for the Mustangs, 40% now for the Buccaneers. You see the Mustangs spread out just a little bit. As we see Sundown use his ultimate, he's on the Tracer. He'll look to grab as much ultimate charge as humanly possible.
Let the Kitsune guide you. Just in time.
Pulse Bomb goes out. Not able to use it, but able to grab that Ash after the fact. Some good health there. The Mustangs will retake point. Now it's 78%, 88% for the Buccaneers. The Mustangs will look to go to get it all in here. Mustangs grab the first flashpoint. They're a third of the way to a huge win here tonight. Mustangs looking to win this unofficial team fight here. They're already able to take down the Tracer. Retro with a double kill with this Pulse Bomb. We love to see that. I think I see Jace Winters in chat. Great to have you here. As now the rest of the Mustangs will retreat over to the second flashpoint here. Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds. They're now moving around onto point. Still on point now. You see Finley all the way around this team. That Tracer going to be tricky to gather on point. The Mustangs will get it for the first time though. Bob gets sent out. Pulse Bomb comes out. Bob able to get a single kill. Finley looking for a couple of hits. Not able to grab the ones that he wants. He'll stay on that Ash though. Not able to do much there. Ryan will also fall. Retro moving around on point for as long as humanly possible. Sundown on his way back. 42% for the Mustangs, up to 15% now for the Buccaneers. Mustangs want to take this second point.
Repositioning.
Retro able to win that Tracer fight in the backlines. That's going to prove really nice. Finley gets a nice little double punch there. You see Sundown now going in onto the rest of them. He's got his ultimate ready. We'll see what he's able to do with it. Recon will fall to that monkey as a Lucio ultimate comes out. Retro or Sundown will grab that Winston. He'll go in on that Ash. He'll get knocked out of it, but he'll be able to grab that, or not able to grab that Ash. The Ash is barely able to get out to it. Tracer with the double kill. Sundown will fall as well. The Mustangs now at 50%. They're able to grab it. As looks like the Buccaneers will take the point now up towards 80%.
Restoring balance.
Oh, and so close for Ryan. Able to grab that Tracer. But Kitsune Rush comes out as he looks to grab some territory. Finley will fall. Sundown able to grab one though. Recon will fall. Sundown needs to get out of there just a little bit. It's overtime on this second point. We're trading kills all over the place. Retro moving all over. Lucio looking close. He's able to grab Lucio and keep the overtime alive with only 20 health. He will fall. Will anyone be able to get there? Overtime will be contested by Finley and by Recon now. Beat is ready to go. The Mustangs will take the point, or try to take the point here. You see another big strike coming from Finley. He will grab one with the meteor strike. We'll get back to point. As again, we get back into this trading back and forth. The Mustangs are looking to take it right now. Will they be able to? We got two members on point. Retro with another double kill on Pulse Bomb. Grabs a triple kill. He'll grab point. What is this? The Mustangs now at 92%. Retro single-handedly keeping this point alive. What even is this? Now we're in overtime in the Mustangs fever. Once down by almost 40% on this point, the Mustangs have find themselves up. Retro just getting in the faces of this Buccaneers roster. He will fall. Recon will fall. Sundown uses his ultimate in order to engage as Moira. He will immediately fall. Will anyone be able to get back in time? No, they won't. And it looks like the Buccaneers will grab their first checkpoint of Flashpoint. The next Flashpoint will unlock, but this is going to be a hard fought victory for the Mustangs here. So they look to move forward. What an incredible fight on that last point. Finley moving away around. Retro able to grab one. Recon will fall. Finley able to help with another kill. They move on the Lucio. Mustangs able to pretty much take out the entirety of the Buccaneers offense before the Flashpoint even unlocks.
Securing the objective. Mobilize here.
Mustangs will get the advantage as they grab the checkpoint. A nice one to defend. Move on to Sundown, who's been pivotal in this game. Retro as well. Finley moves on to the back line. He's able to grab one. Failed pulse bomb there by Retro. He's had two double kills with that pulse bomb. Move on to Ryan. Finley chasing that Tracer. Him and Sundown will be able to connect to get that kill. 60% now for the Mustangs. As you see the entirety of the Buccaneers offense flank that left-hand side. Finley goes in on them, and we see Kitsune Rush come out from Ryan. Good positioning, too, for it. They'll take the fight to point, but Sundown able to grab the first kill of the engagement. Sundown and Ryan will both fall. Mustangs out at 99%. They're not able to grab it here. Team kill from the Buccaneers.
Hey there. Hey.
Now look to get back in on point. Mustangs feel confident.
Duplicating tracer.
They'll move forward. Finley able to get the tank kill. 3-4 Mustangs will fall. It's all up to Sundown. So look to get out of there. Another team kill on the Mustangs. Now 60% from the Buccaneers. Mustangs now push forward. They'll go on to point. Sundown with a double kill. Sundown's looking for more. He's able to tag the Winston. He's able to get the Winston. Finley with the double kill. As we now have overtime in favor of the Buccaneers. But Mustangs will grab it. They'll look to take down this overtime. We see the Tracer running around, and they'll forfeit the point. The Mustangs now one flashpoint away from a victory.
Hi.
Next flashpoint garden.
Gaining altitude.
Mustangs now getting into this engagement. They're going to look to do well here in order to engage for the rest of the point. They're going to want to grab it and keep it on what they hope to be their last flashpoint. They got two of them in the corner. Finley, Sundown, and Recon get three. Recon will fall. As they move in on that Tracer. Mustangs will grab the point. Retro able to take down that Tracer. And the Mustangs able to hold off this Buccaneers offense for now. They're going to look to do it as they're now up to 35%. We're about to see some ultimate. Sundown is taken down. The Lucio ultimate will come out. Ultimate comes out from the Cassidy. Not able to do much with it, but three Mustangs will fall. Now at 55%, they will lose the ability on point. Recon, the only member of the Mustangs back, he'll get stalled. As we see the rest of the Mustangs respawning here. Mustangs now look to get back into this thing, almost 40% now from the Buccaneers.
Let the Kitsune guide
Kitsune Rush comes out from Ryan.
Application initiated.
And we see Sundown move on to the Tracer. This way on the point. Will he be able to utilize the Tracer ultimate? He'll be able to utilize it. He'll try to take down that Winston. He'll be able to do it. He will take down the Lucio as well. 79% out of the Buccaneers. The Mustangs now at 60%. This could be it. We apologize for a little bit of the choppiness here as we get things going. It's kind of happen from time to time. Not able to do much with the sticky grenades. 92, 93, 94. We're going to see an overtime here. His point is contested. Finley able to get a kill. That overtime is going to come. Who's on point? Rest of that team is... Retro moves his way onto... Or Sundown makes his way onto point. Want to get rid of these guys quickly. My player kill streak. Is that going to be it? It will be. The Mustangs take it in 3. Game, set, match. There we go. Mustangs take the win over the Buccaneers. In a brilliant match. Let's see who gets play of the game. Retro with the play of the game. We got to see this pulse bomb double kill into a triple. Moving around that point. Oh, and that Tracer just brings it into the Moira. What an excellent job. See Retro celebrating there in front of the cams. Great, great work from a Mustangs roster today. But that is not it as we bring things back to the studio. That is not it. Tonight, we got ourselves an interview coming your way. We'll be right back with that, so stay tuned. We'll be back in just 1 second as soon as I find the intermission slide. We will be right back. And welcome back. I'm joined by our captain, top 500 rated DPS Finley. Finley, a big win here tonight. I see you trying to act frozen there. Big
Yeah.
win here tonight. What does it mean to get a win like this against the Buccaneers?
It means it means we're better than them, really. Yeah.
Well, that's
3-0.
the simple
we
answer.
we planned to 3-0 everyone, and it went to plan.
Yeah, obviously. I will say, though, that first map maybe not have gone to plan as much as you guys would have wanted. You guys lost map 1 on Ilios. What was the thought process going into map 2? Was it, okay, let's make this major adjustment, or was it just like, all right, we played that one close. They ended up getting the win. Let's just move forward.
Well, when we lose, we just adapt.
Yeah.
Like the greats say, I don't counterpick, but if they start it, I finish it. Okay.
Yeah, and you guys well and truly finished it on Ilios. And again, another great overtime victory on King's Row. You guys ever have any doubt? I mean, you guys had it with 3 minutes and 17 seconds left going into it. How did it feel to make that stop? And was there any doubt in your mind, or was it just like, all right, business as usual, let's go, let's drop that 3 and bring it to overtime?
No, basically, before that map, we were like, hey, Corrupted has been doing such a great job. We need to get him past the hour mark. So we just let them cap. We let them cap just because, we wanted to have some fun, try out some new comps, and finish them like pie, dude. It was light.
Yeah, and how did that feel on the defensive end? Obviously, it was only a minute, but able to hold them to not even getting a third of point. That must have felt good for you guys to do.
Dude, it was so much fun. We just dogged on their weak link. I'm not going to say who it is, but they know who they are.
And then moving on to map 3, going to Servasa. Obviously, point 2. You guys lost point 2, but an incredible fight ensued. Were you guys planning on just like by any means necessary, let's keep point? Or was it just like, oh, we're able to go back and fight for point, let's fight?
Basically, we have such a fast comp. That's like, we don't want to lose until we're forced to lose. If we can touch, we will touch, and we will touch you all over. Like, touch that point, we will win.
All right, well, that's definitely a way to put it. It proved really well. Stalled for a lot of time, able to get a fight at the end of that, where you guys took a big win there. Obviously, this puts you guys to 4-1 in the NACE League. How confident are you guys going into, we're starting to look ahead. We're starting to look towards playoffs here. We know that you're going to make it in the NJ playoffs, but, the NACE playoffs at the beginning of the season, it looked a little bit more far-fetched than it does right now. So, what are you guys doing to put your best foot forward going into the NACE playoffs here in a couple of weeks?
We're practicing, we're watching VODs, and the job isn't finished. We have one more to secure playoffs next week. And once we get that, it's light work. But we're going to be at home. And so far, yeah, but we just need one win to confirm playoffs. That's what I just said. Okay. Quiet down, young buck. What
Finley arguing with Ryan, Retro,
if we
and
win next week, we make playoffs. That's all that matters.
Yeah, and that game
Retro finally started hitting pulse bombs. And we're going to play from home.
Pulse bombs were incredible.
They were. Oh my gosh, they had me under the table, dude. I was dying. It was amazing. And yeah. Dude. We're undefeated with me on tank. We're undefeated playing in the facility, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, and
undefeated when we're together.
Yeah, you guys are playing really excellent Overwatch so far. You guys are going to continue playing that here in the next couple of weeks. Any final shout-outs you want to give to this Twitch chat here tonight before we end things off?
Shout out my brother for breaking my mouse before this game. Shout out the Montco moms and the Montco's dads, dude. And shout out Retro's pulse bombs.
Yeah, shout out Retro's, really shout out those pulse bombs. Great work from the Mustangs here tonight, taking a 3-0 victory over the Buccaneers. Join us tomorrow here at 6 p.m. as this same Overwatch 2 team will take on the Fire Ants. We were supposed to take them on last week. We'll take them on this week. We hope to see you there.
It's going to be fun.
Until then, I am Corrupted. Have yourselves a wonderful evening.